Okay. Hi guys, welcome to episode. Okay, let's try this again. Hi guys, welcome back to Miss B's virtual art classroom. This is episode two, and we have a very special guest today.
Hi guys, I'm Emily.
This is my little sister Emily. She is going to be doing our project with us today, and she's a great artist herself too.
Not really.
Would you like to tell the class what we're going to be doing today?
Okay, today we will be making signs of encouragement.
And we're going to be doing a very special technique. We're going to make our own watercolor. So that is what we are going to be doing. Let's go ahead and go through the materials we're going to be using today to do our project.
First, we will need a pencil.
We will need paper, and preferably like cardstock, something that's a little bit thicker than regular paper.
We will need a cup of water with paintbrushes.
Yes, or just one. And markers.
Woo!
Whatever markers you have lying around that are not permanent markers. Today's phrase of the day is
Fun
and
cool
colors. Emily, what's wrong?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. But you just
I don't remember what warm and cool colors are.
I'm glad you asked. Our warm colors are red, orange, and yellow. And our cool colors are green, blue, and purple. So, without further ado, let's get started! The first thing I want you to do is to think of a 3 to 5 letter word that you can use to fill your paper with. I want this word to be positive and to bring joy and encouragement into your home. So take a minute to think of what word you would like to do. Once you've got your word ready to go ahead and pick up your pencil and you can get started making either block letters or bubble letters, whatever you can to give those letters some thickness, but also make sure that you are filling your entire space with those letters, meaning there's not going to be a lot of negative space around those letters. Make sure you're going all the way almost from top to bottom. If you do allow some negative space, you can think of maybe a little drawing that you would like to add. If you'd like to make sure that your lines are nice and straight, feel free to use a ruler just like Emily is doing. As always, feel free to pause the video if you get a little bit behind. The next thing you're going to do is grab some markers and you're going to be making an outline on each of your letters and whatever else you've drawn on your paper. This is where that phrase of the day, warm and cool colors, is going to come into play. On each letter, you're going to decide if it's going to be a warm color or a cool color letter. You can use more than one warm color or cool color, but you just have to make sure that you're only using warm colors on a letter or only using cool colors on a letter. I'm going to include a table at the top of the screen in case you forgot what your warm and cool colors are. You can just refer to that. Make sure, as always, pause the video if you are not done doing your outlines. The final step that you're going to do, which is definitely my favorite step to this project, is making those markers turn into watercolor. To do this, all you need to do is dip your brush in that water cup and start going over your lines with that water and start pulling it into your letter. So making sure that there's a lighter version of that color coming off, but also making sure that it's not too much water to where it's starting to bleed out onto the rest of the paper. If you start to notice that your paintbrush is getting a little bit dry, go ahead and dip your brush in the water again and keep going. Make sure you just paint on each letter individually. One thing you'll notice is how cool it looks if you've used multiple warm colors or multiple cool colors on a letter. You'll notice that the colors will start to blend in between where one color starts and one color stops. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you back here real soon